Hello and welcome to this week's vlog. At the moment, me and Theo are standing on the top of Reinebringen in the Lofoten Islands. I'd like to say thank you to Squarespace who sponsored today's video. And now we're going to show you just how we made it all the way up here. Oh.
So right now it's about 4:30 p.m. and we're going to do the hike up to Reinebringen, which has stunning views overlooking Reine. I can't wait to get up there. We're going to wait up there until sunset and hopefully get some gorgeous light. I mean, you can understand why people would want to come and visit this place. It's absolutely stunning.
But September, just like here.
Beautiful. Yeah, the colours are so nice.
Yeah, I did the cross Canada twice.
Oh,
I
wow.
did. Yeah.
Feel it now every time I leave. It hits me hard and it cuts me deep.
So here we have the new trail up to Reinebringen. It's insane how it's changed so much over the years.
It has, it's changed a lot. I remember it back in the day, 5 years ago, or even 3 years ago, there was no steps going up to this trail. It was just a standard trail. It was very rocky, very sketchy. We nearly died on this trail, but that's a story for another time, and I'm just excited to get to the top and watch sunset.
Far reach from you to me. I feel the time and the space between.
If any of you guys go to the gym and you like the Stairmaster, then this is definitely the hike for you. There's stairs pretty much going all the way to the top.
Every mile on my mind leads to you. It leads to you.
So these are the steps for the new trail, and you can see where the old trail went up. It's a lot more sketchy.
How cute is this little stone bench that they've built into the actual trail here? Theo's just taking a breather.
It's amazing. It's so much easier than the last time we hiked up here. Staircase all the way up, benches most of the way, and just incredible views.
I'm not gonna lie though, it's pretty sweaty work. This has got to be the longest staircase I've ever gone up in my life, and the steps are huge. But like Theo said, it's so much easier now, not having to dodge mud, lose rocks and all that kind of stuff. And we're so close to the top. I can't wait for the view.
Every mile on my mind leads to you. It leads to you. Every mile on my path leads to you. It leads to you.
So even though it's a steep climb and you get really warm when you're doing the hike, it's cold up here. We're quite high. I think we're about 600 meters above sea level, as you can see behind me. There's the sea. So I've got my duffel jacket or whatever you want to call it on because it's really cold and the sun's setting in about half an hour. Now I don't know whether this spot's actually going to be any good for sunset. As you can see, the sun's already getting cut up by mountains, so it might be a better place for sunrise. Which means we'll be coming back again. I say we, it might just be Theo, I don't know. I am lazy. But anyway, yeah, so Reinebringen is such a beautiful hike. It's one of the most popular hikes in the Lofoten Islands because of the insane views as you saw in the drone footage. And it only took us about 50 minutes to get up here.
This whole time I've been searching for the wrong thing. She's my captain, she's the sea. She's the sun on my back, baby, believe me. She's my captain, she's the sea. She's the sun on my back, baby, believe me. Believe me. Believe me. You found my heart in my mind, fighting for my bones.
I absolutely love it up here. It's so beautiful, there's panoramic views, there's so many different photo and video opportunities. It was good fun flying the drone up here. I've never had a drone when I've been up here before, and I've been up here many times before and never had conditions like this. It's so calm, there's no wind whatsoever, and it just makes being up here very enjoyable.
Being able to see all the little towns and islands dotted about from up here is so cool. I definitely recommend, if you're in the area, come and hike Reinebringen. With the new steps it's a lot safer to hike, and you can see down onto Reine, Hamnoy, all those places. It's really cool.
She's the kind you only find in a story. I've never had anybody fight for me. She's my captain, she's the sea, she's the sun on my back, baby.
I think it's time to go down now. The temperature has dropped quite a bit now the sun's gone down, as you'd imagine. Can't really feel my fingers. But yeah, it should take us about 45 minutes back to the van, and we can get the heating on and snuggle up, because we've got a new BBC show that we're watching called The Capture. And it's amazing, and we just can't wait for the next week to watch the next one. So we're actually looking forward to getting back to the van.
Yeah, we are a little bit addicted. So as Theo mentioned, it is getting cold. I think I might have mentioned it earlier as well. As you can tell, we're both feeling the cold. And the walk down should be so easy with all those steps. And I can just see, I think, a ferry coming in from Buda all the way to Moskenes, which is actually the route we're going to be taking when we start to head south in who knows when.
She's the sun on my back, babe, believe me. She's my captain, she's the sea. She's the sun on my back, babe, believe me. Believe me. Believe me.
Good morning. Look where we parked last night. The sun is shining. There is eagles above, and just over there in the distance a seal has just popped out the water to say hello. This is absolutely amazing. Can you see him, guys? Right there, that is a seal, and it keeps popping its head out of the water. It's very cute. And as I mentioned, circling above the van are 3 beautiful eagles. Where else in the world do you get wildlife like this? I could watch these guys for hours. Life doesn't get much better than this. Waking up in Arctic Norway to beautiful sunshine. I'm literally in a t-shirt watching eagles and seals at the same time. It's so incredible. I can't rate this place enough. If you ever get the opportunity to come here, please do it.
Me and Theo are so in love with this place, and it's going to be really hard to leave because it just is stunning everywhere you look, whatever the weather, even though obviously when it's sunny life is always nicer. But I wanted to talk to you guys a little bit about who sponsored today's video. I mentioned at the beginning we have been sponsored by Squarespace for today's video, and if you don't know what Squarespace is, it's a fantastic platform to build your own wonderful professional looking website. We have one with Squarespace, and it's really handy for us to be able to host things like our podcast on there, blog posts, and even merchandise, because we have a lot of stuff going on in one place, and being able to read it all in a nice, clean, simplistic way is really handy. I recently changed the template and I'm in love with the new design, and we just uploaded a whole new load of teas on our website. Definitely check them out. We've got some really lovely stuff going on, perfect in time for Christmas, and we are currently working on our calendar, which will actually be on our website as well, so keep an eye on that. If you've not checked it out, head over and you can get some inspiration for building your own one, because we also have a 14-day free trial for you all and 10% off your first purchase of a website or a domain if you head to squarespace.com/indieprojects. That is all yours, so give it a whirl because it really is fantastic and so simple to use.
Morning, darling, how'd you sleep? I've been waiting patiently for the road.
So we're now parked up at a lovely beach called Egham, and now the reason we've come here is because there's going to be a really strong aurora tonight, and we're gonna bring you guys along with us. We're hoping that it's gonna be good enough to film, so we're eagerly awaiting sunset. What time is it now? It's about 10 to 5. It is getting darker, and I've been checking my phone because I've got a really good app called Aurora that basically lets me know how strong the aurora is going to be, and it's saying that tonight it's going to be a 6. And basically, the stronger the aurora, the better the show. The stronger the aurora, the further south you can see it. Where we are at the moment, 68 degrees north, you can actually see it when it's a KP1, KP2. So a KP6 means it's going to be pretty amazing. I anticipate that the whole sky is going to be green. It's going to be colourful, it's going to be crazy. So we're just waiting for that right now, and I've been checking the app to see when it says it's going to be coming out, and it looks like as soon as it starts to get dark, it's gonna be here. So I've just checked it on the app and it's showing, look at that, KP6. It's gonna be pretty strong tonight. Right now it's actually a 5, well, nearly a 5. So it's gonna be pretty strong. We're gonna check out the window. And this is basically what the aurora looks like over the area where we are in the world right now. I took a photo of it so we can zoom in. We are literally where that pinpoint is in northern Norway. So it's really strong. I've never seen it red before. This is kind of crazy. We really need to go and look outside. It is now 9:02 p.m. so I'm ready to see the northern lights. I can't believe how strong it is right now. Right behind me, it's literally dancing across the sky. It's so beautiful. It's insane. It's just mad. Everywhere I look, it's everywhere. And the sun hasn't even finished setting yet, so we've got sunset and northern lights. All the stars are out. This is just mad, totally mad.
This is crazy. We are literally surrounded 360 degrees. This is incredible. Wow.
The whole sky is just green.
It's crazy. So photo settings wise, I'm shooting at a 15-second exposure, f2.8 and 800 ISO, and a super wide lens. I'm on a Takina 11-16 at 11mm, and it's producing some really nice images, super crisp. The whole sky is just covered in green. Yeah, this is definitely one of the best shows I've ever seen in my life. It's quite hard to photograph though because it's everywhere, so it's like, where do you turn? So here you can see the aurora moving across the sky. As I mentioned before, it's like a natural fireworks display. It really is beautiful, and you can see some purple there. I don't know if it's picking it up on the camera, but this is really beautiful. It's changing so quickly. And this is all real time, no sped up time lapse. This is as it's happening right now. Look at it there across the horizon.
Oh, it's so strong.
It's just changing so quickly. I've never seen it like the whole sky covered 360 degrees like this for so long. Usually if this happens, it will only happen for 10 or 15 minutes, but we've been out here already for like an hour. It's crazy. Oh, I love it. Absolutely love it.
I just can't believe what I'm seeing with my eyes. I can't believe it. It's just the
So
strongest
good.
ever.
So good. This will be a night to remember, won't it?
100%. What a location as well.
Yeah, we picked a good one. Currently in a place called Egham, which is a funny name. But yeah, it's a good place to see the northern lights, that's for sure.
Yeah.
We had a beautiful sunset today as well. Doesn't get much better than this. Maybe I'll propose to you under the northern lights right now. B, will you marry me? No, that's a no. Yeah, I knew it would be a no.
Take your time and take your rest. Take your place here on my chest. We'll watch the day
Gingy under the Northern Lights.
What do you think, Ginge? So we've just got back to the van. Gingy's gone out and enjoyed the Northern Lights, and it's 10 o'clock, so it's already really strong, quite early in the evening, so it's going to be a good night.
You're my quiet sip of wine, midnight walk in the rain. You're the right.
So as you can see from the footage, we had the most spectacular night watching the Northern Lights. It was the best show that we've ever seen. And I just want to go over some of the photographs that I got that night. I actually didn't take many photographs because I was too busy filming and just watching it myself. This first image is one of my favourite photos that I've ever taken in my life, because it feels like a lifestyle image but also a landscape image, and also I had this idea for quite a while and I just waited for the right conditions to take it, and it really did pay off. It's a 20-second exposure. I'm at ISO 800 and I'm at f2.8 on a Tokina 11-16. This image, although I say it myself, it's a cracker. The next image is a self-portrait, and the sky was literally on fire with the Northern Lights all night. So I had lots of opportunities to play around and just experiment a little bit. So I put the camera on a 10-second timer, and then I'd literally run up the road, stand in position, and hopefully get the shot that I was after, which is a silhouette of myself surrounded by the craziness of the Northern Lights in the sky. So the third and final image really makes me smile, because it's a portrait of our home, but also Gingy got involved as well, and she was never meant to be in this image, which is quite funny. As I pressed the shutter, she ran in, stood still, and I managed to capture her sitting in front of the van with the Northern Lights above, and it really, again, sums up our time in Norway. So I hope you've enjoyed this video. It's something very different for us to film. It's not every day you get to film the Northern Lights in Arctic Norway, in the beautiful Lofoten Islands, where we're still at, and we're still going to be here for a good couple of weeks. So it's very exciting. There's so much more to come. So if you're not subscribed, make sure you subscribe now, and we'll see you on the next video.
Head over to theindieprojects.com/shop and check out our new merchandise. Join us on Patreon for exclusive content, and don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification button so you never miss a video. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you on the next video.